Italy's president has agreed to stand as a candidate to serve a second term. Giorgio Napolitano is 87 years old and had consistently cited his advanced years as a reason not to stand. But now Napolitano says he has no choice after repeated pleas from coalition leaders to help end the country's political deadlock following February's election. Well, voting is already underway in Italy's parliament, a vote that Napolitano is expected to win. Claudio Lavanga is live in Rome for us now. And this is quite a turnaround in President Napolitano's position, isn't it, Claudio, after he repeatedly said he would not continue in his post. And I guess it really shows the level of political chaos in the country.
Well, it certainly does, Mariam. Well, Giorgio Napolitano only accepted to be a candidate for a second term once again only after, in the last 2 days, the politicians here at the lower house of parliament where I'm standing just could not find a candidate to replace him over which most of the political factions here could agree upon. Of course, the election here was in a complete gridlock where the candidates, the first was Franco Marini, the second one, Romano Prodi, could just not reach the numbers that they needed to get the job. So the only solution here, the political parties, the Democratic Party, the People of Freedom Party of Silvio Berlusconi and Mario Monti and the Northern League said the only solution is you just stay on. And let me tell you, this has never happened in the history of the Republic. Since 1946, no president has carried on with a second mandate. But obviously, this time, there seemed to have not been any other solution. So this is the only solution that puts most political factions together in agreement, apart from one. Well, the Five-Star Movement from comedian Beppe Grillo, who gathered 25% of the vote in the February elections. And Beppe Grillo has already reacted to this solution, saying this is a coup d'etat. And he's already promised to come down here at the square in front of the lower house of parliament, and he's called out millions of his supporters from all over Italy to join them to protest tonight. Mariam?
But as you say, Claudio, the fact that Napolitano has been asked to stay on, I guess it is one thing that most other political parties can agree on right now. And of course, this is largely a ceremonial position, but he will have a crucial role to play in sort of bringing these parties together. How difficult is it going to be for Napolitano, if he wins this vote, to try and form some sort of government?
Well, Mariam, Giorgio Napolitano, of course, has already tried through a round of consultations with all the leaders of the different political parties here after the election to try to find a solution to the impasse that this government has found itself in after the election hasn't produced a clear winner. So they just could not agree on who the prime minister will be. He's failed during those consultations to get them together. But this time he said, OK, so you're asking me to stay on for a second mandate. I'm an 87-year-old. OK, I can do that for a number of more years, but you have to assume your responsibilities as well and try to get out of this impasse and just decide on a prime minister. So he will start, if he wins, of course, tonight, as is expected, he will start a round of consultations once again, while telling them, I've done my part, now you do yours.
All right. Well, thanks very much for bringing us up to speed on a complicated situation there. Claudio Lavanga in Rome.